So you've turned up. You're an hour late.
Yeah.
You've got your special comfy walking
Yeah.
trainers on.
Yeah. Now, what's happened is that I'm actually staying at my mum and dad's house.
Right.
And my mum, who is a wonderful woman, who
Yeah.
I adore,
Oh God.
and is like
she's wonderful, right?
fit as well.
Oh,
let's do the joke.
Oh, sexy, yeah.
Sexy, but she's not just sexy.
No, intelligent as well.
Intelligent as well. She's got it going on up here as well as down there. So look, let me carry that by saying I adore her. She's a wonderful woman. She's a brilliant human being. And also, I mean, I think crucially, she's incredibly helpful with my daughter.
Right.
And I'm aware that she was got up early by my daughter this morning. Notwithstanding all that, my mum has this habit of not putting the lids back on jars properly.
Right.
She just rests it on top of the jar, which to me is literally a booby trap.
Right.
Because you pick the jar up by the lid and the fucking jar falls on the ground.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying you have to put the lid back on. Leave it off. Just leave it off.
One or the other.
One or the other.
Yeah.
So I was making myself some Marmite on toast.
Yeah.
I picked up the jar of Marmite, whoops, smashed down, straight on the ground, picked up by the lid, jar smashed down. Then...
What did you do next?
What I did next was I decided to... I felt as though I had an itch on the inside of this foot. So I just scratched... You know when you scratch your feet together like that?
Yeah.
As I scratched it, I realised that I just pushed a bit. Actually, no, I didn't realise. I scratched it, and I was like, oh, that hurts. And I realised that there was a bit of glass on my foot, and that I'd rubbed that. And actually, it had gone in. Then I rubbed it again, and this time...
Because
I thought I'd get it off. I thought I'd when you just get it in, I thought I'd just rub it off.
Yeah.
But because it was already quite far in, it just pushed it further in. So then I had this bit of glass on my foot, and I had to literally be like pull it out.
Yeah.
It really hurts. And then my little brother, he was there, and he said, "You need to be careful because you've got there's Marmite on the glass, and Marmite has got yeast in it, so it's a bacteria. So essentially, what I've done is I've got some bacteria on a shard of glass, stabbed it into my foot, pulled it out, and come here. So that's I've treated it as best I can. It looks pretty. It's quite sort of Battle of the Somme under there. Like
really?
it looks quite sort of like unfortunate.
It's a bit grim.
Like, yeah, I thought this war was going to be a laugh sort of thing. But I'm really, it did hold me up.
Be done by Christmas.
Yeah, I thought we'd be done by Christmas. Which presumably you thought about this podcast record
as well.
You thought we'd be done by Christmas. It's not going to be. And so yeah, that's what's happened.
Oh mate.
But I'm very, very sorry I'm late. But I do think that is, and I'm hobbling around. I can't really.
I saw you hobbling in.
It's a double tragedy because I've actually bought a new pair of. I know that our audience is primarily interested in whether my shoes are clean.
Yeah,
they're over there. They're in a bag. They're little Axel Arigato.
No.
But I don't want to put my feet into them because it's going to hurt.
I wanted you to wear the mum
said,
injury.
You said wear these, yeah. So these are knackered. I mean, can I just get a pass on these? Because
I think we can let you off.
You've got to let me off, right?
It's because a foot injury. There's a foot injury.
Yeah. So basically, I'm just hoping that it doesn't get infected.
Who's had all the penicillin?
Oh, what's he called? He got knob rot off some tart. That's a crucial line. I can't remember. Oh,
is it Parkins or something?
Yeah, Mike Parkey, sir. He got knob rot off some tart.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, if I do show signs of sepsis, then obviously, well, it's a bit like last week you had your laxative waiting to happen.
Yeah.
And this week we're also waiting on something happening to me. So we'll see. What are the signs of sepsis? You go, I don't think I'm going to get... I washed it out thoroughly and I applied some Savlon, which is an antibacterial.
You've got to get it early, sepsis.
Yeah, you can. Well, we'll finish the record.
We'll get the... I mean, this is more important.
Then I'll drive back to my mum's, and then if I'm still alive, I'll deal with it then.
Yeah.
But, it's...
Who cleaned up the shards?
I honestly don't know who cleaned them up. I think it was probably... All my brothers are at home at the moment. They're all at my parents' house.
Did you carry on making the toast?
No, I abandoned the toast.
Right.
I had the butter on it.
Because
there was nothing to be. There was nothing. There was no.
The itching of the foot. is where you've gone wrong. You've
I know.
smashed the glass.
That was
and
also,
you've smashed the glass all over you, and you've gone, "Oh, my foot itches."
Yeah, I know.
Instead of reacting to what
I know,
you should have
and then
done.
having known that I'd rubbed it in the first time, I then thought I could get it off by rubbing it again.
Yeah,
and then I pushed it further. And
it's like
I've got quite a bit of history of kind of getting jagged things like just stuck in my body. Like I once got a massive splinter in my calf, I guess. And again, I got it just from like brushing past with this kind of pine chest. It's again at my mum and dad's house, and like I just kind of walked past it and just sort of scraped past it, and a huge bit just came off and was just in my leg. I had to go to hospital on that occasion. I mean, maybe I should have gone to hospital today, but
you should be fine. What's going to happen?
What's going to happen? Who cares, really? Who cares?
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit?
Just like whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm 42.
Well, that's it. I was on the phone to Boopy yesterday.
It's not exactly 27. There's not a 42 club, is there?
No.
If you die at 42, people are like...
I was on the phone to Boopy yesterday. I'm 40 next year. And I was just like, I think I'm going to get some health cover for the family.
Yeah.
Quite reasonable, I thought.
Oh, okay.
Got one of my children for free.
Did you?
Which was, I'm not big, this isn't a Booper sponsored.
No, but if you...
but I just thought that was really good. I got one of my kids... And I'm just thinking, like, I woke up today. I mean, it doesn't start for another 4 days, actually. So I've told everyone in the house, don't get sick.
Don't go out.
For the next 4 days.
Masks on.
But I might just rinse it with him.
Yeah.
I might just send him to the doctors every other week and just be like, this is all free.
Well, if you're ill, say that he's got it. And then
I'm really getting my money's worth.
Well, no, it's like if you insure early, you get a good deal because they're like, well, you're fine. You're basically fine.
I did. To be fair,
when you can't insure is when you're 98 years old.
To be fair, I looked into health insurance and stuff years ago.
Yeah,
and it was like, I've got to make a phone call. Leave it.
It is. Yeah,
I'll leave it.
It's Revenge of the Nerds again. It's like the people who are well organised. Everything's Revenge of the Nerds. It's like you can never get into a restaurant because like, we're all fully booked.
Yeah.
People booked weeks ago. Who's doing that?
Yeah,
fucking losers.
I know, yeah.
But yeah, they've...
Yeah. Oh, our holiday cost half as much as yours. We booked it 2 years ago.
Yeah, well done.
That was my
what
mum.
a genuinely weird thing to do.
My mum always used to book the holiday like way in advance and then pay it off throughout the year.
It's hard because there's no anticipatory pleasure then. You have to basically book something when... I tried to do it one year. I tried to book something. I think I tried to book like the poshest restaurant. Like I think it was like a Gordon Ramsay restaurant or something. Yeah. It had like 3 Michelin stars. And I tried to get up on the morning that bookings opened. It was honestly like months in advance.
Yeah.
Did you not go?
Did you not sort of go? Do you have you ever seen? Do you like the In-Betweeners?
No, I don't like doing that.
Do you like
I don't like doing that.
No.
I don't think I've ever done that. I
wouldn't have the guts. I did it as a joke once.
Yeah, that's why I don't do it. It's because I'm not brave enough.
I was trying to get a table at TGI Fridays in Glasgow with Claire, and it was like rammed. It was like lunchtime. It was rammed, and I was just trying to wind Claire up. I was just trying to make her angry, and they were going, "Yeah, you're about an hour waiting for a table." I went, "Do you like the In-Betweeners?" And Claire just went, "Stop." She just grabbed me and went, "No, don't start that nonsense." I just don't think it would work. What are they supposed to say? Yeah, I'm a big fan of the In-Betweeners. I can't, but there are only so many.
Yeah, they're not going to
tables.
like drag people out.
But you do. But I do.
I think
I do assume there's a special.
Yeah.
That I'm not privy to. I'm not in that club. We've never been. All us boys from the In-Betweeners. We've never been let into the. I don't know, this celebrity club.
We're not.
Where I don't know what they all do. They've all got stuff. I remember I was chatting to someone before I had my first kid, who's, I won't mention any names, but he's quite a big star, and he quite very kindly, he was talking to me about a job. He wanted me to do some work with him, and he reached out to me, and I was like sort of blown away. And then we just started talking about life, and he's like, "How are you getting on?" I was like, "Well, I've got this kid turning up any moment now." And he was going, "Yeah, there's this great nanny service. I'll give you the number, and they're the go-to guys. Everyone goes to this nanny child thing, and I was just like, thanks, but I knew at that point in my life that I wouldn't be able to afford it.
Yeah, no. Sometimes really, really
but
rich
there are
people
these things.
give you advice where they're like,
it's called gatekeeping. That's what it's called. There are these things that people off the TV and stuff you're meant to be aware of, but I've never been shown behind the curtain.
Hannah never locks her phone, so it's constantly fucking calling people, and occasionally it's like calling people where we're like, well, that's quite a complex person to have called, isn't it? That's somebody with whom, there's you can't just like, that's weird.
Yeah.
And I'm just not. I'm not allowed to ask Hannah why she won't lock her phone. She just won't lock her phone. Right. I want to say, why don't you lock your phone? I'm like, just do that. And she's like, I don't know how to do that. I don't know. I'm like, there's a button on the side. There's a button on the side. Just shut up.
It does.
I'm like, it's just like, what the fuck? You're not allowed to mention it. You're not, and it's the same with this jar thing. Like, it's not. My dad.
That's it. There's a chain reaction.
My dad lives with the problem. Yeah. And he just like, it was literally like, yeah, you have to check the jars in this house. Don't pick them up by the lid. Yeah. I was like, bro, defeated by it. Yeah. Just defeated by it. Yeah. It's just like, yeah, she does do that. I've just worked around it.
You just need to learn to live with it. That's it.
I honestly think there should be a sign on the door, like saying, "Dear guests,
we don't put
welcome
the jars
to the
on.
Thomas
The
house.
Jars might be loose.
Just before you come in.
Jar lids might be loose.
Yeah, if you don't want to get sepsis, just be aware that in this house, for reasons that it's like it's some sort of touchy cultural taboo. Like, I'm not allowed to bring it up.
Yeah.
Because it's like, Joe, no, we don't say that. We don't
when you
say that.
When you were
she
saying
she doesn't put the lids on, that's that. All right?
When you were saying,
all right?
When you were confronting your mum about this, could you see your dad just backing out the room?
Yeah, I know. Honestly, he's like, no, don't bring it up. Do not bring it up. Do not bring it up. It's a can of worms. It's toxic. It's a toxic issue. It's toxic.
It's toxic.
Don't go near it.
Yeah.
And I went to my mum, can we not just put that? And she was like, yeah, people are always saying that to me. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, here we fucking go again. With the jar lids.
Oh, the reason people are always saying it to you is because you haven't fucking stopped fucking doing it.
Right, I need to quickly mention something. I just remembered
as I say, I adore her. She's a wonderful woman. But that is madness.
Mrs. Thomas, you're wonderful and sexy and fit and sexy. We've established.
But also sepsisy.
There's a book called Shitty Breaks.
Oh, right, yeah.
Have you said? Do you know?
Yeah,
do you know about this book?
He did one in Chelmsford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know about this?
I've seen it.
I think he said that he bumped into you at some point.
Yeah, I think yes. I think has he bumped?
He bumped into me.
It's bad if he hasn't. I can't remember. I think he might have reached out to me on Instagram.
Bumped into me in London.
I'm shit at Instagram.
Well,
I'm really shit at Instagram.
I'm now fulfilling this obligation that I've now got.
All right.
There's a book. I think his name is Ben. He gave me a note in the street and said, "I don't want to bother you, but I've got a book. Please let me know if you'd like a copy." I don't read books, but some bloke called Ben's written a book called Shitty Breaks.
I know what it is, actually. He basically...
it's a celebration of sort of...
It's a sort of unbelievable.
Right.
Because it's obviously city breaks.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I don't... Maybe it's not...
But it's talking about cities and towns that probably get overlooked, that are still special in their own way.
Special in their own way, yeah. So don't be... Although it says... He's not really saying that. I think he's gone for that because it's a pun.
Yes.
Which is an instinct I understand.
We appreciate.
He's not really having a go at them. He's sort of saying, actually, you know what? It's quite interesting to go to, Chelmsford. Yeah,
right.
Like he's actually saying it's, it actually does have quite a nice, interesting cathedral, for example. You wouldn't have thought that, etc.
I just know Chelmsford from growing up in Essex and it being, if it was going to be a birthday or a special night out with the lads.
Yeah.
Instead of going into Romford, you'd go into Chelmsford.
Is that true?
Because it was meant
Chelmsford's
to be
above Romford.
It was when I was growing up.
That's amazing.
If you met someone from Chelmsford, you were like, "Oh, hello."
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah.
But now I've learned that they don't put the fucking lids on the jars.
No, it's a nightmare. Well, that's the thing. It's a very it's like a thrilling. It's just like fin de siècle. Like it's dangerous.
Right.
You might get poisoned, but at the same time, you know, what a rush.
I mean, the main thing about Chelmsford is the hockey team. But
yes, of course, Chelmsford Chieftains.
Oh, and I've got news about that.
Have you?
Yeah, but I need to wait. I need to wait for something to arrive, and we can talk about that.
Oh, okay.
Dragged you into this nonsense as well.
I love it. But yeah, so that's interesting. So yeah, I mean, did you go to Jukes or Zeus? That was
that makes sense. Yeah, that rings a bell.
Zeus.
I think I think I went to Chelmsford once.
Big model of the god Zeus.
Brilliant.
Over the door, like holding up
the building,
the ceiling, holding it up. And then so Zeus was the kind of sort of the junior option, essentially. Like if you weren't 18, try Zeus.
Oh, you could go there. It was under 18s night.
Yeah. Well, no, just they were a bit more.
Oh, they were a bit more
lax.
Yeah, no, you
Jukes
talk
was
about
a bit more like, and then at one point I think they changed it to Jukes Genesis.
Right.
So like Rebirth.
Yeah, they're always rebranding clubs. Yeah. I remember Time in Romford. And then I think it was Time and Envy. I can't remember the actual.
Time and Envy.
It was Time, then Time and Envy, then just Envy.
Yeah.
And then it turned into something else completely.
They're sort of themes, aren't they? Themes.
But I never had
What's your book about? Well, it's about time and envy. Maybe just envy.
But I used to go to pubs. Maybe
just time, actually.
I used to go to pubs and clubs and stuff before I was 18. And it was never a problem. I think there was a government crackdown. Which I think, I don't know if I should say this out loud. I think kids these days could possibly have, because they're so strict on ID. I get ID'd more since I turned 18 than I did before.
Yeah.
And I think there's a possibility that kids might end up having an unhealthy relationship with alcohol because of it. Because it's like you turn 18, it's like, fucking hell. And then the doors open. It's like, well, we can go mental now.
Yeah. Well, I feel like one example, if you were to contrast like France with the US, like when I used to go on holiday to France, I think you could buy beer when you were 16, but you couldn't buy spirits when you were 18. And I feel like they have a more kind of, it's socialized a little bit more.
Yeah.
And in America, it's mental. You're not allowed it at all till you're 21.
Yeah.
Or is it even higher in some?
But you're like, states,
but because of that, like when you do finally get it, you're like, fucking hell, quick, get it into my body now, get it in. And it's just like, well, that's not really, as you say, a healthy relationship to alcohol.
But I do, so sometimes when I do like cameo videos, like sometimes I do one for some guy who's turning 21.
Yeah.
And they're celebrating in Florida. Or no, they're turning 20.
Oh, yeah.
And they're celebrating in Florida. I'm like, you can't even have a fucking drink on your birthday, mate. Gutted.
Yeah.
You fucked it. Why have you gone to America on your 20th birthday?
Yeah. It does seem a bit, seems a bit high.
It seems a bit high.
Seems a bit high, but keep it legal and be safe.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, so anyway, that's...
Is it hurting? Are you in pain right now?
It is hurting, yeah. Because it went in... I actually had this foot has a little cut. That's now fine. That's got a big plaster on it. That's okay. The one where I rubbed it in and then rubbed it in again, I could tell that it had gone through all the skin and had actually gone into like the muscle of the foot. And I think that's why that one's still hurting.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
You'll be all right.
I think it'll be fine.
How big's the... It's about a centimetre.
Probably more like 8 millimeters.
Just under a centimetre.
Just under a centimetre. It's probably all right. I'm just not a fan of this yeast thing. I don't want yeast in there.
Yeah, the yeast thing's a bit of a worry, isn't it?
Yeah. Because I've only just got over a yeast infection on my I'm quite prone to it on my shoulders.
Okay.
I swear.
But yeah, go and check out Shitty Breaks.
Yeah.
By someone, I think they're called Ben Aitken. Ben Aitken.
Yeah.
He also says that I'm a legend.
Anything about me?
Just that maybe the book's more for you. It does say that. Maybe one for Joe.
Wow, there you go.
Let us know if you buy a copy of Shitty Breaks.
Yeah. Very nice.
Oh dear, I can muck about with some stuff, Joe. Oh no, they've left me in charge of... What happens if I do this? Uh-oh. Right, let's get away from that.
Are you looking into other... Oh,
no,
okay.
I put it back to normal.
Fruit Ninja.
It was on 80%.
Fruit Ninja.
It was on 80%, and I put it back to 80%. It's a bit temperamental. Is it changed? All right, this will fix it. Hang on. Oh, it's not doing anything now. Joe and James, Fact Up. Welcome to Joe and James Fact Up, a podcast loosely based on facts. But it's more about the chats.
Yes, it is.
If you do want to get in touch with us, our email is hello@joeandjamespod.com. Our WhatsApp is 07822034330, or you can message us on socials at Joe and James Pod. Maybe let us know if you've ever got Marmite.
Yeah. Has anyone ever got any kind of poisoning from the bacteria that's in the yeast in Marmite?
Yeah.
Just let me know. Let me know soon, actually, because it'll be too late by the time you hear this.
Yeah, you'll be gone, won't you?
Yeah.
I
just want my face. I won't mind if I get my face on the back of a jar of Marmite, like on a cigarette packet where they have literally the dead guy.
Well, it'd be a picture of your foot, wouldn't it?
My foot.
Of your gangrenous foot.
Yeah. It's not too late to stop.
You can watch all our episodes in full on YouTube and Apple Podcasts. Just search for Joe and James Fact Up. Now, let's get Fact Up.
Okay, you've been sending in some real Fact Up stuff for us to discuss. And this is a story that's been subtitled Theft. And it's a story from Chris. And here it is. Being the youngest in my office at a 10 to 36, the radio station of choice is Radio 2. Okay. A sort of a barber's favourite, Radio 2. It's like... Yeah, I quite like Radio 2. Well, I'm quite old. There you go. I only half listened to it, so I'm not sure what the segment is. But on the Vernon Kay show, he often throws to a woman who presents him with a fact. Here are three facts I've heard this week. Giraffes have the same number of neck bones as humans. Okay, fair enough. So a few people are talking about this one. It must be quite a common conversational piece, I thought to myself. A day or so later, I hear, a day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus.
Right.
This aroused my suspicions, but again, I just thought, must just be a coincidence. I see now.
Yeah.
However, today's fact was, VW sells more sausages than anything else. Well, that's unbelievable.
Yeah.
This was the last straw for me. I think you need to open a Spygate-style investigation on the Radio 2 researchers, because we are getting into plagiarism territory here, surely. Well, yeah, just a bit.
Chris...
Or maybe Vernon Kay is just a massive fan of the World Up, which, that's okay as well.
Well, yeah, of course.
And then he's put Dogshit Pod 5 stars.
Yeah, that's a good...
So that's absolutely fair. Well, the VW one is...
I need names. I want to know who this mysterious woman is.
Yeah.
Then we find out her name.
Yeah.
And then we start doing a little Wagatha Christie style thing where we just give her... No one else... It's going to take... I'm not sure how we're going to do it, but we just give her misinformation.
Yeah.
We just give her a fact that's definitely not true, so that we know that she's heard it.
Yeah.
Then we sit around...
Well, if we're trying to make it stand out, we should give her a fact that actually is true.
No, because I want to make her look foolish as well. If she's
this woman.
Yeah.
A woman.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with them, but we need to we need to we need to catch her. We need to catch her with a pants down.
I have to say, the sausage VW one, that's the...
Well, when they said about the giraffe thing, I was like, oh yeah, we were talking about something similar.
Yeah, what's funny is in that one, I'd just forgotten. I was like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. No, but we were... As soon as I heard the giraffe with the neck bone thing, I was like, oh yeah, no.
Can I say, the Wagatha Christie thing was funny because, obviously, that's a brilliant pun or whatever.
That's unbelievable, yeah.
Yeah, Wagatha Christie. It's an incredible coinage. But, it was used as the newsreaders were going, the Wagatha Christie trial wrapped up today.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's not. That's not what it's called.
Yeah,
you can't. There has to be some.
It's weird when serious people start getting on the bandwagon with silly shit. We've got a message from Daniel, who via the Fact Up form. His message is subtitled "Mushrooms." Here it is. Daniel from Los Angeles here. Love the pod. I wanted to share this with you. If eaten raw or undercooked, the lan mao
Lanmoa?
Lanmoa.
Or Lanmao?
Asiatica.
My first instinct was Lanmao.
The Lanmao
Asiatica
mushroom can cause
Lilliputian. Yeah, Lilliputian.
Oh, Daniel, you're fucking killing me here, mate. Hallucinations, where people see hundreds, maybe thousands of tiny 2-inch humanoids. The mushroom creates a wildly specific and consistent effect across different people, with over 90% of those affected reporting miniature figures like gnomes, elves, or clowns, climbing furniture, marching, and interacting with the environment.
Marching's good.
Recent studies have sequenced its genome, but still haven't identified the exact chemical pathway causing these visions, leaving scientists entirely puzzled by its neurological effects. Lilliputian hallucinations. The term is named after the tiny inhabitants of the island of Lilliput in the classic novel Gulliver's Travels. Yeah, I love that story, Gulliver's Travels. There used to be, I don't know whether it was the BBC or ITV in the 90s, around Easter, it was like a 3-part Gulliver's Travels thing, and it used to come on sort of every Easter or every Christmas or something like that, and it was brilliant. It was well good.
Yeah, I remember that.
I used to love it when that came on the TV. But it sounds
Well,
if you're going to interrupt me, Joe, you need to fucking have your sentence ready. All right?
Is it the guy from Cheers plays Gulliver?
No, it looks like him.
No, but it's not him.
It's not Dan. What's his name?
He's in Curb as well, isn't
he? Of course he is.
What the fuck's his
He's
name?
one of the most famous people on the planet. Oh, Joe. Oh, he was in that film with Macaulay Culkin as well, where he plays the bad dad, and he is a bad dad in it. He's literally a bank robber.
Oh no.
Oh, he was going out with Whoopi Goldberg. Cheers. He was Becca. Fucking hell! Why can't I remember this guy's name, Joe? The star of Cheers, guys. And you lot are useless as well. I don't know.
Joe Pesci.
No!
Oh, fucking hell!
Ted Danson.
Ted Danson, thank you.
Oh my God.
That was awful. You had Dan. That was
Dan,
yeah.
I knew there was a Dan in there
Tedson.
somewhere. That's unbelievable. It took me quicker than how many people were in this room? And they've all got laptops in front of them. Let me down there, guys. I was there with my cock out, swinging in the breeze.
That's an amazing thing.
But it reminds me of I read Slash's autobiography, which is well good, by the way.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you know much about Slash, but he's a rock and roll star.
He's the guitarist in
Guns N' Roses?
Yeah.
And he used to take some drugs.
Yeah.
And his drug of choice was speedballs, which is the thing that killed Belushi.
Is it crack mixed with heroin?
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sort of a vodka Red Bull, isn't it?
It's sort of like that, yeah.
It's an upper and a downer.
But he used to so he used to do these speedballs, and he used to hallucinate tiny little aliens from Predator, the Predator aliens. You know, the ones in those sort of armor, and they sort of disappear and stuff. He used to hallucinate these tiny little predators running around him.
That's incredible.
It sort of reminds me of that.
I mean, this is just
He's
so what the aliens in Predator? Sorry.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, I know the little.
The Predator.
Yeah.
You know they're from another planet.
Have you seen Predator? No, I've never seen Predator.
Oh, you got to see Predator, man. That is classic Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
He says his famous line in it, "I'll come back." I've been doing that to Claire recently. It's been really annoying her. She didn't have her keys, and I was at the front door. And so if you say a famous, like a really famous movie quote, slightly wrong, it really annoys people, and it's been getting on Claire's nerves. I opened the front door and I just went, "You will not pass." She was going, "It shall not pass. You know that. You're just trying to annoy me." So that's a good little tip. If you want to annoy your significant other, or someone that you live with or something like that, just take a really famous movie quote. My mate once said, and he did genuinely get this wrong. He was wearing a suit for an occasion, and he walked into the room and he went, "The name's James Bond." That infuriated me.
Oh, that is good. It's just a bit more informal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Name's James.
James Bond.
Yeah. It's James here. James Bond. Yeah, I mean...
Thanks for those messages, guys.
I mean, the Liverpool one, that's just... But I've seen that thing as well. And so it's not Ted Danson.
It's not Ted Danson.
The thing about Gulliver's Travels is that it's like... It kind of gets weirder and weirder. And the Lilliput bit is one of the early worlds he goes to. And then it ends...
Oh, it is Ted Danson. Sorry, I'm talking bollocks. It is Ted Danson.
It was Ted Danson.
Yeah, because I was like, no, it's someone that really looks like Ted Danson.
Well, it is.
And turns out it is Ted Danson.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's brilliant. That. Yeah, and then he gets all tied up and stuff, and they're
that's right. And he wheezes on a fire to put it out.
Right. It's only 2 episodes. I thought it was like a 3-part or something.
I thought it was a film.
But yeah, came out in 1996.
Lemuel Gulliver. That's his first name. Lemuel Gulliver.
Got to bring names like that back.
It's a good name. Yeah.
Lemuel, Cornelius. It's a shame they're dying out. Adolf.
Isn't it? Yeah. Lucifer. Why are these names?
Judas.
Yeah.
Right. Should we move on to fact check, Joe?
Yeah.
It is time. It's time for fact check. Strap yourselves in. This is where we read a fact or a question that you'd like us to get to the bottom of. Then we're going to have a think during the break, and we'll come back and let you know how true it feels to us to decide whether it passes our fact check. I hate that next bit of that sentence is on the next page. It fucks me every time I read this. Go on, Joe. I think you've got this week's fact check.
Okay, so this week's fact check comes from Chris.
Second
Chris of the episode.
Is that right?
Yeah, not a problem.
No, not at all.
No, not a problem.
No, a bit high. 2 Chris's already.
High, but okay. Who says, "My wife works for the NHS and was recently on a training course. During said course, she was told that during the times of old, that when a human underwent an operation..." I
love how this is written.
I like times of old. That covers you. When a human underwent an operation, the medical professionals performing it always had a live sheep on hand. Apparently the sheep was on standby in case a blood transfusion was needed, so if the patient lost too much blood, they just restocked their veins with blood of a sheep. Can't be right, can it? Can't be asked to put the research in. We're going to get on the case and we'll be back with the facts. Oh, that's me. We're going to get on the case and we'll be back with a fact stat. Right. We're having a break.
Yeah. Do you need a...
No, I don't need anything.
No.
Well, I think my foot might be bleeding into my shoe, but we'll...
Do you want to check it?
No, I don't want to check it. I'm sure it's fine. Well, it doesn't feel fine, but I don't want to.
Joe and James, Fact Up!
Welcome back to Joe and James Fact Up. We were just fact-checking on behalf of Chris, who wanted to know, in times of old, when someone underwent an operation, would there be a live sheep on hand? Now, I am going to say, I'm just going to come straight out and say that is not fact.
I don't think you could put the blood of a sheep into the blood of a human.
No, because they'd still do it now.
Yeah.
There's all, you have to donate blood.
Yeah.
That's the only way you get blood, I think, is when humans donate it.
Yeah. We can't.
I should donate blood.
Yeah, it's a nice thing to do.
I keep getting stupid tattoos though every now and again. You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to donate blood if you've had a tattoo within the last year or so. I don't know, 6 months or something like that.
Okay.
It used to be the rule. I might be wrong. But it's a good thing to do to give blood. My mum did it for years. She used to get sort of like Alcoholics Anonymous chips or like badges or something. She used to get some sort of thing.
Okay.
Being like,
yeah.
You've given blood, 5 years now.
It is a really useful thing to do. What's your position on organ donation?
I think you should opt out of it.
Yeah.
I think if you don't want to donate organs, then you should sign something and say, look, when I die, I don't really want to donate my organs, which is absolutely fine. Personal preference, totally up to you. But if you've not specifically said, I think I am an organ donor. I think I signed something.
I think I am as well.
Driver's license or something like that.
I think on my old insurance I was, but I don't know whether it. I think life insurance you do something when you do it, and then I think I've got new life insurance now. I can't remember what I did. I think I might have said, like, not the eyes.
Loads of people say that
because it's just weird, isn't it?
What's the difference?
My right eye's fucked, and no one will want that.
I know, but
I need another one now.
If you can donate an eye to someone after you don't need it.
You know what?
Anymore.
I know. I'm going to untick that. I'm going to say you can have the eye. What do I care?
But lots of people do say that. No, like, oh, everything's fine apart from the eyes. I've got to keep my eyes.
What about the penis?
No one's going to want that off me.
No, it's not. Whatever. I don't know. No one mind. Oh God. Yeah, this sheep thing is nonsense, isn't it? As if a sheep. And also, it's so the sheep's going to be going mental, running round, and
I also think that there's this.
It's not the same blood,
especially
kill it beforehand as well. I mean, I know. Oh, right. Sorry, that's a horrible thing to say, but like, they wouldn't have. They were not squeamish about animals in the past.
No.
If they need. Well, I suppose. No, to be fair. No, I'm taking that back because obviously the blood would go off. Like you need to kill it there and then.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'm changing it again. They did do it, but it wasn't helpful.
Do you reckon? Because I think there's a real misconception about people in days of yore. What was it? What did
Days
they say?
of old.
Days of old.
In times of old, I think.
In times of old, especially sort of the Dark Ages, especially the Middle Ages, where we look back now and we're like, God, they were all idiots.
We think they were stupid. I know. This is the classic thing we do.
Yeah.
It's called...
They were only as intelligent as we are now.
Exactly. Quite right.
It's just we've discovered more stuff at this point.
Quite right. And actually, within history, that tendency, I think, is part of what people would refer to as Whig history, which is the style of history lampooned in the quite funny and old now book 1066 and all that, where you basically treat history as though it's all leading up to now and everything's now right. And it's like, in the past, they were silly and they didn't realise, but now we realise and now we've finished.
Yeah.
And I think it's sort of part of that way of looking at
But I don't think they were even stupid enough to go. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure it was tried out once. And I think they went, right, no, that didn't work.
And also, you'd say, if you were doing kind of pros and cons of having a live sheep in the operating theatre, you need quite a lot of pros to outweigh the absolute annoyance of a sheep
and
just
they did,
going around.
Yeah, that would put you off your surgery if you're the doctor.
If you need wool, fine.
Do you know what? I had to look up
Patient's
the other day.
Cold.
Something came up on my Instagram, a bloke shearing a sheep.
Yeah. And
I was like, oh, it's actually quite interesting. And then I was like, how did they... Because they need to be sheared.
Yes.
Otherwise, they
overheat.
Or they'll get in all sorts of problems. There was a sheep in Australia that they found that hadn't been sheared
I think I saw that.
For 4 years or something.
It looked thoroughly miserable.
Apparently, it had 50 kilograms of wool on it.
Yeah.
But then I Googled, how did sheep shear themselves before they were domesticated? Turns out that they're bred.
Okay. So we give them a problem.
Yeah.
And sell them the solution.
Yeah. They were bred that way.
Yeah.
Sheep in the wild never really grew that much wool. It wasn't really a problem.
Yeah. We have bred them a bit, haven't we?
But
like those mental dogs that keep killing people. And it's like, well, why have you bred them?
I don't know, man. Listen, I've got dogs and I've got big dogs, I suppose, larger dogs. I had a Rottweiler for a bit.
Yeah.
I've got a Staffordshire Bull Terrier now.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the ones that are like, I'm talking about like the XL bullies. If it's got XL in the word, in the name,
well,
that's a bit.
But this is also what the media likes to do as well. I hate this sort of stuff. Hippie crack.
What's hippie crack?
It's just a balloon for the stuff.
But it is called an XL bully, isn't it? Isn't that the name?
I don't know. I don't know if it's something that's been projected.
Okay. Well, maybe I'm.
But hippie crack's one of them that the press love. Oh, he was caught doing hippie crack, which I think is just nitrogen that you get at a dentist or something.
Is it?
But they call it hippie crack.
Yeah.
So you think, oh, it's some skinny bloke in a shop doorway just fucking throwing up on himself or something.
Yeah.
And they also say zombie knives.
Well, yes.
There was a teenager caught with a zombie knife.
Yeah.
What's a zombie knife? It's a big knife.
It's a knife, yeah.
What's it got to do with zombies? I don't know, but
it's
if we can use the word zombie, it'd be more provocative, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, maybe I've.
But I do have a theory.
Maybe I've been taken in.
I do have a theory. I'm a dog person.
Yeah.
And I do have a theory.
I am as well.
I do have a theory that
I'm not having a go. I just feel like dogs are bred to be aggressive.
Well, I do genuinely think that there will be some dogs that maybe are just a bit mental, right?
Yeah.
Right? And there's not much you can do about that. But I do think it's not the dogs.
Yeah.
I think it's really, really hard to bring up an aggressive dog because like I say, I've had big dogs. I've had dogs that are bred.
Well, also, I would have thought most animals in the wild, they're not going to waste energy, even something that's obviously dangerous like a lion. It's not really it's not like a cunt, is it? It needs to eat, so it'll hunt, and it will use, I imagine, the minimum amount of energy to hunt, and then it'll eat and it'll be happy.
Yeah.
Yes, I assume these are dogs that are being kicked or kind of mistreated or like.
I always like the analogy of like if a lion attacks you, which I think rarely happens.
Yeah.
But if a lion attacks you, if you're out in the African plain, and a lion attacks you, it's the same sort of thing. Because I feel like they're villainized then.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it was a lion attack.
Yeah.
But it's the same sort of thing if you were in the ocean and a shark attacked you.
Yeah.
It's like you were there.
Yeah.
You were there. The lion was just where it's supposed to be.
We do treat the predator animals as though they're like baddies.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, they're just trying to eat. I mean, like, yeah. Anyway.
What were we talking about?
Well, look, maybe you're right. So maybe
I don't think they always had a live sheep on hand.
No, I don't. I think
blood
it's
transfusion.
I can understand why it might be live because the blood. Presumably, they couldn't keep blood.
You can use
and they frown on killing a human so you can get fresh blood.
You can use coconut water as plasma.
Isn't that just?
I think that's from Gervais.
That's Gervais, isn't it? Yeah.
But
why would you ever just need plasma? Well, no, you do. You famously do.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't, but some do. Okay, so I don't think that doesn't seem true because I don't think
some like it, some don't.
Yeah. You know, yeah, can do. Some like it, some don't. Yeah. Some girls like it, some don't. It wouldn't work because even another human's blood doesn't work if it's not the same type.
Yeah.
They probably did know that relatively early, and I doubt that they ever really thought that a sheep's blood would work. And if they thought it would, it'd be obvious after a while.
I think if you've got O negative,
then
you've got very special blood.
Yeah.
And you should donate it.
Donate it at once.
Because O negative can go in anyone.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because I've been watching ER a lot recently.
Oh, yes, you haven't.
Because they're always like, give me 2 bags of O-neg. Like, it'll be someone like coming in. They'll be like, give me 2 bags of O-neg now. And I was like, how do they know their blood type already? So then I Googled it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't watch anything with me, ever. Because it'll be constantly me pausing something to find out what that means.
I mean, often the TV show is now just a jumping off point for like some internet rabbit hole. But I mean, I've I have to try and hold myself back from doing that as well.
Shall we? Shall we find out? Is there any truth to the sheep thing?
So apparently, in the 17th century in France and in the Royal Society in England, they
the
experimented.
You know what
they
French
experimented.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was a rare experimental procedure trying to transfer human blood into animal blood into humans.
The French are dirty.
Yeah. So those dirty buggers, they did it, but they do all sorts, don't they?
The French are well unlucky with the preconception of a smelly Frenchman.
Yeah, I know. They're very sort of well scrubbed.
And also
they're neat and
also they're cowards and they surrender.
Yeah,
I think they had a tough start of the century last century, but before that, nobody has won more battles.
Yeah.
And
it's also just because like England, France is like it's the derby, isn't it? It's basically I
just wish it wasn't like that.
I love it.
They're our closest neighbours.
They're closest neighbours. They're nice. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's because it's the centuries of fighting over the same bits of land and like Henry VIII sort of trying to take back Calais or whatever.
Anyway, we're French, aren't we?
We are really,
after the Norman invasions and stuff. And...
Yeah. Well, we've done this, Battle of Hastings Day.
Absolutely, of course.
You know, we celebrate it.
Yeah.
We literally celebrate it. So who are we now?
Yeah.
Like, you know, they came over.
It's like, because the French don't celebrate it, which is weird. It's like Thanksgiving in America.
Ah, okay.
So America loves to celebrate Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
In many cases, from what I've been told, they celebrate that more than they do Christmas. Like it's a bigger, it's a bigger day in the calendar than Christmas is.
I've heard that as well.
But it's the English Puritans, isn't it, that landed safely? It's the celebration.
Yeah, it's a celebration of like.
So shouldn't we celebrate
that as
Thanksgiving?
Well? Yeah. Well, they were English. You know, they were, and when the American Revolution started, they were insisting on their rights as like freeborn Englishmen.
When did that buckle hat go out of fashion? Do you think
the Puritan hat?
Yeah. When they sort of
late 1700s.
When the Puritans Cromwellian.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
They were. That is what they were.
Like Cromwell wasn't pure enough for them. They were like, you know,
I think that's basically
even though he took it way too far.
Yeah.
And he banned any kind of fun or any.
Well, they probably would have quite liked it if Cromwell had. But by the time, hang on, when did they leave? They did leave about the same time, didn't they? Like,
I think so. Yeah, I think they were nah, this Cromwell, he's a soft touch.
Yeah.
Even though he was nuts.
Well, if you go, I mean, he was. Yeah, he was a lot.
And then who was next? Charles turned up.
Charles came back. Charles first.
So,
no, Charles II.
Charles II. Yeah, his dad. Charles I was beheaded, right?
He was beheaded, and that was what started the Civil War.
But
well, no, it started the Civil War. It was in the middle of the Civil War.
It was what a stupid point of this war, by the way, because I think Cromwell was like, right, we don't have it muck about with this monarchy nonsense anymore.
Yeah,
and then he sort of was like Lord Protectorate or whatever it was called.
No, it turned out
essentially
that it was,
he became a king.
Yeah.
And then after 8 years of him, everyone just went, "Oh, should we get Charles from?"
Yeah,
I think
died, and then he had a son called I think Richard Cromwell, and he was just he wasn't as good.
Dick Cromwell.
Yeah, it was that. Yeah, didn't help.
But after all that. They like the country. The country just went. Oh, we better get. We better get Charles back from Holland.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Let's have a fucking party."
Yeah, the Merry Monarch. Yeah. Theatre.
Yeah, it all came back. Comedy.
Yeah.
Comedy was banned under Cromwell. Not allowed to. It was literally like not allowed to laugh. Laughing is against the law.
Yeah. I mean, I think people with very kind of totalizing ideologies don't like comedy, because comedy is always like it's always pointing out the inconsistency or the part where reality departs from the ideology.
Yeah,
I think
you couldn't even leave the house on a Sunday unless you were going to church, and they'd have people going about, bouncers going around, going, "What are you doing?" And if you weren't like, "Oh, I'm just on my way back from church," they'd be like, "You get nicked."
There was a kind of a Calvinist sort of, I don't know, leader who, I don't know, what was it? The mayor of a town that was like Calvinist was punished for dancing at his own wedding, something like that.
Right.
Yeah, it is weird. It's just like,
who was the king that nicked all the money? Just took all the money from the treasury. I think it was after Charles. It might have been Charles I.
Well, they always were taking all the money because they were getting into wars, and wars are really expensive.
No,
it's always war. Whenever there's big change, it's always war. It's always that the whoever's in charge has overspent on a war, and then they need to raise taxes, and they need to raise taxes further than people want to raise, and then
the king's not allowed to raise taxes. That was the problem. Only Parliament can raise taxes.
Well, yes, exactly. He has to get it through Parliament.
I can't remember whether it was Charles I or whether it was a little bit later. But
I think it was basically... Well, Charles I definitely had that problem. He kept on getting into wars, and he kept on having to call... Because Parliament wasn't a sitting Parliament. You had to literally call it. It was like you had to invite everyone round.
Yeah.
And everyone literally came to London from all different places, and they all sat down, and he said, "Can I have some more money?" And they go, "No," or sometimes yes.
Yeah. And
then he would sometimes use a little bit like the difference between like executive power and stuff that you have to do through passing like laws in America. Like he would be like, "Well, what can I do without using Parliament?" And there was a thing called ship money that he was allowed to do, which is a bit like the executive orders in America.
When was the East India Company?
Later.
So there was a king
I'm
around
sure
that.
that was later.
Yeah, there was a king around that time that was that needed some money. He dissolved Parliament or whatever for about 8 years or something like that, and he couldn't
Who was
raise
that?
taxes.
So he took it from the East India Company.
Might have been one of the Stuarts or something like that. I don't know.
It would have been.
I don't think, or Georgian.
It probably was one of the Georges.
But it was this king that dissolved Parliament, needed money, so just took the money from the treasury, and then for some weird reason took all the pepper from the East India Company.
Yeah.
Just took pepper.
Don't take the pepper.
No.
That is pointless. Because now that no one's got any pepper, and you don't need that. How much pepper does a man need?
It was around the same time as the South Sea.
How much pepper is enough?
South Sea bubble thing.
Oh, what was that?
It was this fake company.
Yeah.
This is a whole discussion.
Tulip mania as well. That was another one.
Yeah, tulip mania.
A tulip, like a single bulb, was more than like a house on the waterfront in Amsterdam.
Yeah, people were trading tulip bulbs like stocks and shares and stuff.
They were like those, what are those things, like meme coins or something?
Yeah, it's exactly like
it was like
NFT,
it's worthless,
NFTs.
but you're hoping. There's a thing that's traded that's like
non-fungible tokens.
Yeah, it's like the absolute purest version of that, where it's like everyone knows it's worthless, but everybody knows that you might be able to sell it to someone else because they think they can sell it to someone else.
Yeah.
And it feels like a vision of hell, as far as I'm concerned. But but it is. Some people like it.
History's
Some
funny.
girls like it. Some don't.
Some don't.
Yeah. History's mental, isn't it?
Hey, here's a quick one.
What was that anyway?
I don't know. Sheep. Yeah, we've.
I swear we had it.
I think we were right.
It happened once.
Yeah, in France.
Once at the Royal Society. Once in France.
They went.
That proves nothing.
Work. Yeah.
Didn't work. Why are we still going on about it? It did not work.
Where are we?
Leave those sheep alone. Put them back in the field. Shear them once a year.
Right, before we go, Joe, before we wrap this up.
I've got my fact.
Oh, fuck.
Well, let me do it. Okay?
Okay.
It's another animal fact. There are no vertebrates that cannot be seen with the naked eye. If you're a vertebrate, you are visible to the naked eye.
Right.
Invertebrates, you're off to the races. You could be as invisible to the naked eye as you like, but every vertebrate can be seen with the naked eye. Just thought it was a nice. I'm reading a book called A Very Short History of the Earth by Henry G, I think, and it's like also my thing about the ring.
Mr. G.
It's Mr. G.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Mr. G the musical. It's the script of Mr. G the musical.
No, what was his name? Hillary.
Helen,
that's it.
The male Helen. It's like it's like the Greek Helen. Yeah. And he's like, and I wore my pants pretty high in those days.
That was the start. That was the fashion.
Fucking brilliant. Do you remember when none of us knew our lines for the in-betweeners, but we knew the entire script of Summer Heights High?
Yeah, I know.
Just watch Summer Heights High. It's unbelievable. So I just thought, so I'm working my way through, and we've been through, the earth is all covered in whatever it's covered in. And then now I'm into kind of the squishy life forms, and it's just beginning to be, and the backbone is basically there so that you can evade something that might want to eat you, essentially. Right. So it begins essentially a tail. And the first backbone is sort of like, if you imagine a worm that kind of forms a sort of little S shape and then kind of does a kind of, sort of springs itself along.
Yeah.
That's sort of the backbone. But once you've got a backbone, I think to some extent, there's no point being small anymore because you're trying to not get eaten. Well,
what's interesting is the backbone is there to help you evade, to run away, right?
Yeah.
Whereas when people say they've got no backbone, and I'd go, well, I have actually.
Yeah.
Because the backbone is to help me for this very reason. And that's what I'm going to say next time a bigger guy tries it on with me or something.
That's actually a superb point. And if you do meet, a big tough guy, what they really like is you coming up with a reason that's sort of to do with etymology and like sort of like the roots of words. So that'll get you off the hook for sure. I never thought about it like that. So anyway, there you go.
It's a good one, Joe.
Do you like that?
I like that a lot, yeah.
And I say it's a good book, and it's really nice hearing about all this funny, squishy stuff that was in the oceans, and how it gradually turns from, almost literally like a bacteria to a cell to a multi-celled
Yeah.
So I'm at the backbone now, and there are now things that are, getting up towards a metre in length in some cases.
Brilliant.
Still all in the ocean, and
well, let us know next week.
Yeah, absolutely.
What you're up to.
There you go.
Before that was a good fact.
Thank you,
Joe.
Rush.
Before we go, there's a thought from Lucy via the Fact Up form. Lucy says, just wanted to suggest that you call the Euros version of the World Up Europe.
Europe.
Yeah.
It's good. It's sort of a bit like Pumble. It'd be like, next contestant, you're up.
Yeah.
And Europe. And it's Europe. When I was at school,
many people asking for the World Up to come back?
Well, Europeans are, because it'll get hard to generate excitement for the World Cup, because that's 4 years' time. But like the Euros, I imagine.
We could do the Cope Up America.
Yeah, we could do that.
Could do the Cope Up America. What's the African one?
African.
I just call it the
AFCON.
Yeah. I just call it the African Euros.
My foot's really stinging now. I hope it's not bleeding.
Right. I'll say goodbye and then we'll check out what's going on with Joe's foot. Yeah. I'm all fact out, Joe. What have we learned today? What have we learned? Don't put sheep's blood in your body. Don't
take the mushroom unless you want to see like a troop of marching clowns.
Yeah. Don't put yeasty glass in your foot.
Yeah. Above all, don't. Put the fucking lid back on a jar of Marmite. That's what we've learned.
Right, that's what we've learned. If you take away one thing from this episode, put your lids back on your jars.
Totally off or totally on is fine.
Right.
It really stings.
So we'll be back next week, armed with more facts, chats, and ovine mishaps.
Very nice. Is ovine sheep? Must be.
Yeah. Bovine is beef, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or cow.
What's the thing that comes from, is it lanolin? Comes from sheep's wool. I
don't know. Don't forget, you can get in touch with us. Don't care. Don't forget, you can get in touch with us if you'd like us to fact check something that feels true to you, or whatever nonsense you'd like to get to us. Our email is hello@joeandjamespod.com. Our WhatsApp is 07822034330, and you can follow us on social media @joeandjamespods and head to the podcast description if you've already forgotten those details. Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Bye.
Yes. Good. Good.
Joe and James, fact up!